Hello, creatives. Welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth, and this is a daily pick a card and birthday reading for June 22nd. If you were born today after sunrise, you are an 8 of clubs. If you were born before sunrise, you're actually yesterday's card, which was a 9 of clubs. Okay, so I'm going to read each card individually and then all together for the collective. We'll talk about the energy of today, that 8 of clubs. We'll talk about the shadow attributes and the light attributes, the high and low vibe energy that could be surrounding us today and what we might tap into. So we'll do that, and then we will have a special birthday message for you, 8 of clubs. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you manifest to the height of your ability. So let's turn over card number 1. Ooh, heavy duty, 10 of spades. Okay, so this is not an easy card. If you picked this card today, it is you really needing to dig in and bear it and get it done. This card is one that we talk about being walking through hell with a smile. So it might not be the easiest of days for you, if that's in the cards, if you will, for you today. It could just be a little something that, you never get to where you want to go today. It's like every time you turn around, you're being blocked by this or by that. You just don't seem to have the tools that you needed. Everything you needed got left at home. You forgot your lunch. It's just going to be that kind of a day where you are constantly needing to pick up the pieces of a situation or people, places, things. Maybe something breaks and you've spent the whole day trying to fix something rather than getting anything done. It can definitely be that kind of day. It can be an overload kind of day where you've just got a ton of things on your plate and it takes all day just to get started. It's an interesting card in that it's a ecliptic life path card. So that always boils down to, who do you want to be on your path? How are you going to handle these situations when they come up? They can be, you can do it with a smile or you can do it really grumpy. So try to do it with a smile. It will make a huge difference in you being the high vibe you that this card is going to challenge you today around being. Oh, okay, best of luck to you if you picked card number 1. That one's not going to be easy. Card number 2. We've got the 5 of diamonds in reverse. So reversals are just a reminder, a heads up about what kind of energy we might bump into today. And we'll talk about that energy in a minute. But the reversed 5 of diamonds is just being a little bit stuck or discontent, struggling with how to get there from here. Nothing's really working out for you, and you're actually can't even see where it is that you need to begin. Nothing's easy with the reversed 5 of diamonds. It's a lot of work going nowhere. It's like you're pedaling with upstream, you swimming upstream. You just never leave the spot. So get ready for that. And again, same with the 10 of spades. We're going to try to stay in that high vibe. Might not be that easy for the 5 of diamonds because today's energy being this cardinal energy, this wanting to see the big picture. It can, the shadow side of a cardinal sign can be that you are just so busy and so full of your own vision that you ignore littler things that need to really are integral to the part of getting the whole thing done as a whole. So there could be some of that going on for you today too. It could be trying emotionally. It could be maybe not being able to tap into your intuition like you usually do. You are feeling just a bit of a disconnect and possibly even feeling ungrounded, because this is the diamonds and we are looking at that 8 of clubs day, which we'll get to in a minute, but it does lend some gravity to whatever you're doing. So with an upset of having it in reverse, being diamonds, being an earthy sign it could just be that, not being able to get out of your own way for lack of trying, and or not for the lack of trying, because it is a 5 and 5s try. You just probably aren't going to get very far today with whatever it is you're doing. But let's not forget that the 5s are also all about gleaming the nuggets from what doesn't work. So at the end of the day, you're going to have something. I just don't know what that would be. But you can ask your guides for help with this, and whatever comes up for you, whatever you get triggered by, definitely pull the thread on it. See where it goes, where that bottom line is, because if it's anger, what are you angry about? It's a reflection of who you are at your soul. And reversals are here because it's time. Your daimon, your creative, your spirit guides, they are all telling you that you're ready, that right now is the time to at least work on some of it, all of it, a little bit of it, bits and pieces, not the whole thing or the whole thing. It is all about you tapping into your intuition and seeing what comes up for you. The 5 of diamonds is all about that, being able to maximize and have that Jupiter's abundance at your disposal. So when you don't have that, how do you feel? What's the discontent? What's the desire that is triggered when something like this happens, right? It happens to all of us. And how are we going to stay in that high vibe and get through the day when we've got some upset? So we'll take a closer look at that. And honestly, it's pretty darn juicy. So hopefully you do well. Let's see what card number 3 is. So here we have the 2 of spades. It is in the upright position. This card is really doing through really hard work, finding out what works for you, finding that remedy or cure for whatever situation you've got yourself into today. It's really finding that healthy connection. Thank God this card is here. I'm so glad to see it, honestly. We've got questions, but especially with these two, oh my goodness, we have got in the soup today. This is pretty heavy duty energy for an 8 of clubs day. Thank God we've got some clue as to what we can do to get ourselves out of it and into a better spot. So the 8 of clubs, yeah, it is a beautiful card. It is stability. It is that Rahu north node of the 8s. And interestingly, the 8s come into really working for you around the age of 42 is when you can harness all the attributes, all the energy that an 8 has. So if you're around the age of 42 or 42 today, this is your day for sure. It's also Interestingly, the Eight of Clubs major arcana card is the Chariot, which is the Cancerian card as well. And that is just being able to ride like a champ. You are in control. You are in balance. You've got all of the good stuff going on today at your disposal. You can tap into that energy. That energy is there. So whether you picked one or two, that upset, that challenge, that life path challenge that you may be on today, big or small, you've got what it takes. It's out there in the air to tap into if you need it or want it. We've got all that moon energy still going on too, that double down on the moon, intuitive, just rich and thick with that kind of energy to tap as well. So it might get in our way, but honestly, it feels like we're going to just have that cardinal energy of being that forward thinking and courageous and confident that Eight of Clubs can be. It's lofty thinking. It is not bothering with any little minor irritations. You know, that's what this would be looked at. You'd keep your eye on the ball. You'd know where you need to go and be able to figure out how to get there from here. That's the energy of the cards today, folks. Holy mackerel. So if you are of the tendency today to tap into the lower vibration of an Eight of Clubs, what would that look like? It would be being wrapped up in that self-importance that is the shadow side of that really courageous, big thinking confidence. So don't go into that, right? Stay in the high vibe. Be clear about that. Use your intuition to really read yourself and where you might end up going, even if momentarily. Pull yourself out of it and get on the right track again. So don't be narrow-minded, right? Don't think your way or the highway. It could be that you are going to really miss something juicy if you do that. You'll miss working it through, figuring it out. At first, it might look like a whole lot of questions, but you will find the answers. It's there for us. Wow. All right. So we're going to have a bit of a challenge today. I think I've really pretty much already read the day for us as a whole. We've got challenges. We're going to have our buttons pushed. We're going to really have to ground ourselves emotionally, which is going to be difficult in this moon-led cardinal Cancerian energy, and realize that we can't get into a pity party about what is set before us on our path of being challenged, because it happens. So ride that roller coaster like the Chariot and get there from here. All right, that's what we have. We've got opportunity and a lot of work to do to get there. Fun. All right. Okay. And we're on the solstice. All right. Let's look at the birthday cards. You have to laugh. Come on. All right. Happy birthday, Eight of Clubs. I hope you've got your feet under you today. Looks like a whole lot of moon energy, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Just perfect for you. All right, let's see what we get for the Creativity Oracle. Secrets. Conceal plans and actions from those not ready to accept you as you are. Yeah, don't overshare and don't give your power away. Every time it's on the tip of your tongue to blurt something out, hold on to it. Don't do it. Wait a beat. Wait for something else to come in, read them. You've got that deep readability of people, places, things. Feel your way into it. Don't be too quick to share, because when you do, as I said, you could be giving your power away, sharing too much, revealing too much about who you are, and you just want to hold your cards close and don't reveal too much. Keep the mystery, right? Keep enough so that when you're ready, you can bring it forth and really have it so brilliant and so beautiful and so grounded in that Rahu energy that you are, going where others fear to tread with your, oh my gosh, all of that beautiful Rahu energy of today, right? It's you, grounded, steadfast, loving the exploration. So journal and keep it close, and know that you can share when you are ready, when you are full, and you've already got it in the bag. You know, you're manifesting, it's yours, it's coming. You've already put it out there with the best of intention, knowing that it has been completely thought through. You've worded it perfectly. And that's when it starts to come back to you, when the manifesting actually is returned, is when you want to do the sharing. No secrets there. So hold your secrets, hold your thoughts, hold your whole creative process, the manifesting, all of it. And in that, you accumulate that luscious, beautiful energy, just a full bundle of it. And then when it's time, you put that manifestation out there, give it over to your daimon, be grateful, and wait. And then when it's returned is when you need to share. Beautiful. 7 of Diamonds. Yeah, see this too. This is that tower moment. I'm sorry, the death moment. I say tower because of the Saturn energy that is there with the 7 of Diamonds too. It's all about, again, just being super grounded, being able to understand that to do the make lemonade, you gotta gather a few lemons. You know, you can't do it out of thin air. You've got to have what it takes, and in that good attitude about letting go of the little things. See, all of that is just super important for you to hang on to, because that is where the power is for you. You're that big thinker. You are able to hold a lot, and they're asking you to do that. When you do, you just build upon the goodness that you already have. And that way, when it's time to do the manifesting, you've got not an empty container. You've got a full vessel of whatever it is that you need to dip into. Oh, beautiful. All right. And it is the Death card, so you do need to let some things go, but sort it through on your own. Don't share about the process. It'll just deplete the energy. You need to keep it and build it, and then it will be like a butterfly for you. All right. The Wish card. The Magic Circle. Magic starts with me. Love it. All right, there you are. Go out and draw a sigil in a circle in the dirt. Edit, edit, edit. Make it super simple with just the elements when you're ready to manifest something. Oh, it's beautiful energy. All right, so happy birthday, 8 of Clubs. I hope it's really special and you have a fabulous year. Carpe diem, everyone. Do it with kindness, curiosity, and as always, happy creating.